Okay, so for this run, I'm going to actually try doing commentary, as if I'm doing like a GDQ submission or something of the like. So it'll be my first real attempt at that. So we'll see how it goes. And I guess whoever moderates this can like tell me how my commentary is, or if anyone else watches it. All right, so already I skipped a cutscene, so I'll show what that is right now. 3, 2, 1, go. So I already skipped a cutscene that plays where right here it plays the Stealth Elf cutscene, but it doesn't play the Winged Boots cutscene. So that only happens if you turn that the game on and go through the cutscene and then start it up again. So you don't get the boot cutscene. So the first level is mainly a bunch of just unskippable cutscenes and waiting, so it's not that fun. There's one kind of cool thing at the end, but this isn't my favorite level just because it's so slow. So I think now would be the best time to start discussing the general strats and stuff that this game has to offer. So right now, I guess we could explain oh, Stealth Elf is the fastest character in the game. So we use Stealth Elf because she's the fastest character in the game, and she has the highest DPS of any Skylanders, so fast and hard-hitting is very useful for a speedrun. Yeah, and we use the winged boots along with a certain hat to make us go as fast as possible. So, you know, saving time, all these little ways.
Over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
So right there, I actually pushed the turtle during the cutscene, so I didn't actually have to wait to push the turtle, wait, and then push it again. So it saves not that much time, but it's still time nonetheless, so that's cool. Oh, that was bad. We can also talk about right now the tendency of crashing. Because this game crashes a lot, so we can talk about, oh, we have certain strats to mitigate crashing and how they're imperfect. Where sometimes the game will just decide to crash for whatever reason. And right now you might hear me eating food or drinking water or whatever. That's because I like drinking water and eating food during runs. Especially during cutscenes and loads, just sip of water, whatever. There might also be a little bit of echo with the game because I'm not wearing headphones, so and I have my TV kind of close to my mic, so.
So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there, and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
So basically, what Blobber said is that they're gates that you can only get through if you kill enough enemies. And this one is the only one in the game that I'm aware of that actually displays the number of enemies that you have to kill in order to get through. Every other one is just oh, just kill things on screen and hope that it's enough. No, that was bad. Oh, whatever. So, right coming up, we're actually going to be skipping that turtle that you can see at the top. We're going to be skipping him, and we do that by rolling over on a little bit, a little part of, near where the ramp is. But to do that, we actually have to go a little bit slow here. We have to wait for this guy to walk around and have him trigger a cutscene. So that right there allows us to allows us to get the cannon and actually get through here. 443, not bad. You see how I was able to hit that? That takes years of practice and skill. I know, right? You can thank me later. We could also totally meme on Flynn during a GDQ run. That'd be super fun. Flynn is a national treasure.
Different areas of Skylands have different elemental energies. When you switch to using Skylanders...
So what Eon's talking about right now is sometime, like in some areas, if you are a certain elemental Skylander, you'll get a little boost. So right now, if I was a tech, I would be able to get a little bit of a boost. But I am life, so it doesn't really help us. But in areas that you are life, you can deal a little bit more damage and kill enemies faster. There aren't that many more required cutscenes in the run. Yeah, the first 2 levels include most of them.
Know that you don't have to do this all alone, A friend is most welcome to join you on your quest and control their own Skylanders of the life atoms are stronger than yourself.
So right now I get to use the Wii pointer, which is the best control method ever invented. Oh. Oh, come on. That was weird. How did that still gold? Okay. So now we get to run over here and break some bushes. And then we get another cutscene. The first few levels include pretty much all of the cutscenes. There's one level later that includes... it's chapter 19 that includes a lot of them, but... it's not too bad. It's also a nice little break in the run where you can just sort of take a little break. Oh yeah, that's 2 for me. Oh yeah, this level sucks, in my opinion. Because it's pretty much entirely pointer based. Also, that's a required menu opening. Doesn't take that long, but it's just kind of annoying. So right here, I'm actually going to go a little bit left of the gate, and that actually allows me to open it because this game is very well coded. That's really all I can say. Right now, I'm just shooting down Zeppelins, or I will attempt to. Like how that shot almost missed. Oh, how did that shot miss? Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, I'm in a, I have a new, setup, so my pointer is in a really weird spot for me right now, so I'm just sort of adjusting to this on the spot. Okay, that was pretty good. No, that wasn't the greatest, but we at least got the camera to move. Oh my god, hit it. That one should spawn. Soon enough. Okay, cool. So now we get a little bit of movement, which is nice, but it's about to be over very shortly. And then we get to go to another pointer area. And there's another one. Very interesting game. Very good gameplay. Like, obviously you can't see me right now, but my arms are, like, scrunched up really close to me. Oh, that's not how you want to do this. That was awful. I mean, we still have to wait for this guy to come up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this setup right now. Because I don't really have a good spot to put my pointer. So now we get a big ship that we get to take down. And we'll have a little bit of actual gameplay, so that'll be fun. Also, now would be like the perfect time to do donations. This part is fun.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Thank you. That was a little sloppy. Excuse me? What direction is that? Okay. Thank you for that combo. And we get to wait here for an invisible wall because the game is very well coded. So we could probably just say this entire level could be donations, just because, like, really, there's only, like, one interesting part, but the rest is not fun at all. After this, then the run actually starts becoming fun. And there's actually some, like, movement things and whatever. Nice.
Finally, an awesome balloon for an even more awesomer pilot.
Boom.
Oh, it's got a fuel-injected crocagator, a vacuum sealatron, and a jet steam thrust capacitor. Oh, yeah. I am so good, I did it all myself. Even had a few parts left over. Are you ready to go, Chief?
Flying into the next level. So one thing about this level is that you can go fast enough to skip a certain segment of spikes, but you have to play really, really well, like pretty much perfectly in order to skip them. So let's see if I can get it. It doesn't save that much time if you beat them, but if you don't, then you're just gonna have to wait a little bit. Alright. Okay, so that second set of spikes that I just rolled over, that was the segment that if you play pretty much perfectly, you're able to skip those. If you miss them, then you have to wait for a little, like, you have to wait a little bit for the spikes to retract, and then you can roll over them. So if you have a little bit of mess-ups, it doesn't really lose that much time unless you want to play perfectly. Something that I think I should also explain is the wooden, like the wooden walls that we either roll through or hit. It really depends on the wall whether or not we want to roll or just, like, use our normal attack on it. It mainly depends on the enemies that are around, so if there's a bunch of enemies around, we want to try to use normal attacks so that we can kill the enemies nearby while also breaking the wall. But if it's just a wall, we'll just roll so that we don't have to, like, go into our normal attack and risk doing a combo, which is unnecessary. And also, you can just maintain your rolling into the next segment, so it's nice like that. And it doesn't apply to just wooden walls, it also applies to these little stone ones too. Where I just sort of kept rolling there, and I didn't bother going out of my roll to do a normal attack, because there weren't really any enemies there, so I was just like, I'll just keep rolling, and then I'll maintain that while going through. Also, you can't really beat these spikes, you just have to kind of go behind them. Nice. Alright, so coming up, we are going to see the next, like, sort of new mechanic in this game, and that is the rotating puzzles. So, of course, we have these memorized, but you either move left or right, and you can rotate the little dude around the inside of the lock puzzle. So and there are a few of those in the run, so those provide a nice little break from having, like having to deal with, like, perfect movement and whatever. So it's pretty nice. So oil spill is a level that exists. This teaches us it teaches the player how to use these little laser crystal things. And those can be used to open doors and whatnot, so we have to know how to move them in just the right order in order to do it the fastest. This is some bad RNG. So when you are there, the mage can either go pretty much left or right. That's really all it will ever do. And we want it to go right so that it will go closer to the monster gate, so we don't have to go as far in order to kill it, but it moved left, so we had to kind of go out of our way to kill it. And now we're rescuing some fish people, I don't know. We're rescuing them with the keys, and key interaction in this level is very weird. That time it just decided to work. I don't know what I did differently, but it worked. Because there's sort of like a little field around the locked gate that, like, just decides, oh, I'm gonna work this time. Oh, don't fall. There we go. Oh, hello, corner. So right now I'm actually gonna glitch out the camera, and that was because I went through the teleporter too fast. So there was supposed to be a cutscene, but it sort of triggered while I was already moving, like teleporting, so it caused the camera to glitch out. But it's easy to avoid just because I'm already used to that glitch happening. That should work. There we go. Oh. I split a little bit early. That was still going to be a gold, though. So now would be another decent time to do donations, because nothing interesting is happening here. Because all we're doing is taking the oil can and bringing it up here and then attack, and there's really nothing going on here.
Well, I'm ready to leave for the...
And so you may have noticed that I did normal attacks there and there to get through instead of just rolling. That's because there were like piles of skulls and bones in the way, so rolling through those sometimes it doesn't work, so we just do normal attacks and then it'll work every time. So we got through that part pretty much. We got through that part pretty well. And also we do normal attacks on the stairs because stairs are jank. That's, or at least I do. I do normal attacks on those. But then there will be instances in this level where I roll through wooden gates. Another lock puzzle. Eat some food. Oh. That was rude. Oh. Get over there.
Skylanders of the Earth element are strong.
Oh yeah, so a thing that you might notice me doing sometimes is just sort of getting stuck in a corner and not really going anywhere. That's because I'm just used to keep rolling, and when I'm in a corner, the corner hitboxes are really large. Also, this dude, you just kill him while you're rolling. Like, he'll just roll into you. And he's dead. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I waited. Okay, nice combo, I guess. Oh, I hate that.
Blast! We need to open the main gate! Two things. One, the pirates say the switch is way up on that...
So, Gurglefin tells us that there's two things, but because we're going fast and we skip cutscenes, he only tells us one thing, and we never learn what the other thing is. I almost fell off there. That would have been sad. Hello. Wanna trigger the monster gate? Maybe? Hello? Okay, so normally you just have to kill the two blue things with the giant pickaxe, but sometimes that's not the case, and it just decides to do whatever the heck it wants. Lost some time because game is dumb.
Now that the
So, this level is the first instance of a Skylander swap. So, as you can very clearly see, there is a lot of water in this level, and some Skylanders have the ability to fly over water. Now, Stealth Elf cannot fly over water, but we have another Skylander that can. So, we are going to do that. We're going to swap to Drobot, because Drobot's pretty fast, and Drobot can fly over water. So we're just gonna spread our wings and go over the water. And doing this allows us to skip doing a big thing with a key and some other things that we don't have to worry about. But we don't do that because fast. And you'll be seeing me swap Skylanders a few more times during the run, but it doesn't happen all too frequently. I believe it happens 3 or 4 times. If I'm not mistaken. So right there, we killed that dude because if he stays on screen while we're in this upcoming section, then the game like just kind of breaks camera, so we don't want that. And it's even worse than that camera glitch that I had a couple levels ago. It basically becomes to where you cannot see any of this pirate ship. You can see like where the cannonballs are being shot out and below, and that's all you can see. And that is a very unfun thing to happen during a speedrun because we need to see the ship in order to aim our shots, and I'm getting completely bodied by cannonballs that are blocking everything. Okay, this is actually terrible. This is some of the worst ship like fighting section that I've ever had. Hey, you wanna take some damage? That'd be cool. So I'll be losing a little bit of time here probably, but it's not too bad. Maybe 5 seconds. I don't know. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm actually losing a lot more time than that. What was it? Oh, let's see if I can fight Zap. Oh my god, I actually killed Zap. Wow. So this is the first boss fight. Now it says dodge the sharks, so you want to dodge the sharks. Now, one interesting property about these sharks, if you had just noticed, is if you skim the side of them, you actually gain health. The problem with that is it slows down time. And getting hit by a shark also slows down time, only you take damage, and that's even worse. So every time you skim a shark, you lose a little bit of time, and I've already skimmed 3, so... Well, unfortunate, that's what you gotta deal with. And that wasn't even the worst that I've had. That was a pretty good kill run. Ideally, you'd want to get armor on the final hit, so you don't actually take any knockback or damage, so you can just sort of run right through his shot and then deal damage and kill him. So I didn't get that, but I was pretty close to him anyway, so it wasn't too bad. I would argue that this is my least favorite fight, elemental fight in the game, just because there's a lot of places where you can mess up and go slow, and I think there are other fights that are just more fun. And my most favorite fight is actually coming up at a few levels, so that'll be interesting. That was dumb. Well, one shark, that's not too bad. So far. Alright. Okay. That wasn't the worst shark sequence that I've had in the world. I will honestly take it. Slam Bam hits hard, but is fairly easy to kill. So he'll do like one punch, and then you'll take some damage, but other than that, you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so what I'm trying to go for here is a double kill, where I kill 2 of the Skylanders at the same time. So I actually got 1 of them. So instead of getting 2 cutscenes, I only got, or instead of getting 3 cutscenes, I only got 2. So that double kill saved a little bit of time. Alright, that was a decent Leviathan. Alright, so we're coming up in probably one of my favorite levels of the game, Crystal Eye. So this level has a lot of combat, and optimizing when and how you do the combat has been super fun. So you can save a lot of time depending on how you play, or you can lose a lot of time if you're just bad like me. So, but before we can do that, we have to run around and find some clams, because this robot likes clams. That was probably one of the best clams that I've ever had. Okay. One thing that I'm going to note about this level is these eyes that you have to hit take a really long time to register that they've actually been hit. That was weird. Oh, nice combo. So it seems like 30 years after you hit it, it actually takes damage. Like that one I thought I hit, but because it like delays actually going through the hit animation, I don't know if I've hit it or not until it's too late. And what we do is we just assume that we hit it. And if you don't, well, too bad, you're just gonna lose a bunch of time, and losing time is not fun. Right now we're just pushing some turtles and whatever. And now that we don't have our boots activated, I can show one property of these little eyes is that you can roll into them, and that will also activate them, because Stealth Elf's roll does damage. You can just roll into it, and that'll take care of it for you. Oh, I'm destroying these things. Oh, if I can hit it. Okay, that wasn't too bad of an East Tower. And now we're upcoming to the West Tower, which this is my favorite of East and West. Because all the enemies just spawn on screen, so you can just kill them and immediately move on. That eye we intentionally hit because we're not already in a rolling state, so if we have to roll in the other direction, then we have to roll back and then regain our momentum to where we actually want to go. So we just do a normal hit and then we're all good. Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, nice roll on the ledge, I guess. That wasn't even intentional. Oh, hello. And then at the end is just a massive, like, enemy rush. And this is entirely, combat-oriented. So these swinging axe guys are some of the worst enemies in the game. Okay. So those swinging axe dudes, we'll actually be seeing them a little bit later in Stone Town, which is the next level, but basically when they're swinging their axe, they are completely invulnerable to damage. They just don't take damage, which is great. And if they start swinging their axe, we just have to wait for them to finish doing whatever they want to do, and then we can kill them. Stone Town is the second level where we're going to be doing a Skylanders swap. We'll be switching over to Drobot again to fly over another section of water. And that's coming up in just under a minute. Oh, that eye actually got hit. Let's go. So we're about to cross the bridge, and then we will be swapping over to Drobot. Oh, that was not great. Now, something that you'll actually maybe notice is with Drobot, I'm going to extend my flight a little bit. And by extend, I mean, like, just keep flying for a little bit. So, instead of just immediately swapping to Stealth Elf, I fly for a little bit so that with Stealth Elf, I can just roll over here because we need to get a key. I can just roll over here, and I land instantly on the key. So, I don't have to overshoot my roll, undershoot it. I'm just right on it. So, I'm already aligned. Oh, that was bad. Okay. This might be another instance where you see these swinging axe guys be a pain. Where not even these blocks can kill them while they're spinning. So you see, I just push a block directly through it, and it just doesn't take damage because Skylanders is a very well-coded game. We're gonna walk here. Not fall off, let's go. Nice hit. Here would probably be another good time for donations, because there's nothing really interesting happening from this point onward. Or, in this level, until the boss fight. Also, this is the best corner in the game. We made it around it, let's go. Absolute legend. Oh. Oh, wait. Did I just skip a cutscene? I think I just accidentally skipped a cutscene. Hey, wanna go? Thank you. I'm gonna play this safe and just push that an extra one. You can actually roll over that diagonally, or you can just fall off like that. That's cool too, I guess. That was a really poorly placed enemy, and this is not fun. Okay, so coming up here is a boss fight, and coming up there is a bridge that I cannot walk around for the life of me. So you're gonna notice after we do enough damage, she just gets a shield and we can't hit him at all, which is kind of unfortunate because it'd be nice to just deal enough damage to just be able to instantly win, but he has a shield because why not? So now we get to deal more damage. And there's a shield, we can't do anything while he stomps. We have to wait for all this. If you're fast enough, you can actually deal a tiny bit of damage there, but it doesn't, it's not significant. So right here, we want to try to kill this dude before he throws the Brock at himself. So that was pretty decent. Am I losing time here? Oh, I guess I am, because I had that fall. That wasn't too bad. Alright, next level, Treetop Terrace, is... I don't really like this level. It's not that fun. But the level after it's pretty fun.
Is that what you...
Cool. Oh. Did I seriously bonk that? Okay. And I bonked that too. Oh, that's cool. Cool. The monster gate actually activated instead of just staying closed until I go to a certain point on the map. Oh, hello. So, early in the run, I mentioned that you can sometimes get elemental boosts. This is one part where you get an elemental boost, and you can basically just one-shot these guys. Oh, why did I go that way? Okay. And we have to wait for that to push up, and then we have to come over here. There we go. We don't want to swap the Magic Skylander because I think all of the Magic Skylanders are fairly slow. So the game gives us this giant bowling ball that we can we could wait for to just kill all these dudes, but we're not about that life. And we have to wait for this platform anyway, so going behind those spikes doesn't actually lose any time because we have to wait for this. And here you're guaranteed to get hit. You just can't avoid that one. So we get hit once there, but it's not too bad. Oh, don't fall off. There we go. Okay. Would you like to walk forward? Oh, push down. Push to the side. There we go. We have to wait for these guys to come down. Okay. Nice combo. You know, you gotta get those combos in somewhere. How did I gold that? Okay. Alright, here is the best part of the run. I love this. We call it Apple RNG. Because it's Apple RNG. So, these apples, these sheep, this is not fun. This is the worst part of the run. We get to whack sheep in order to prevent them from eating our apples. Sheep are mean. These sheep are very, very mean. They're not nice to us. Wait, where did that apple go? Oh, I guess I just ate it somehow. Oh, hello. Wait, that's not an apple. That's part of the telescope. I didn't combo there. Excuse me. Alright, well, we're losing time because apples are great. There's just this one sheep over here that's just sort of chilling. We got two of them grouped up, but then there's just one, and it's kind of being annoying. Oh, he went over there. Alright, well... I want to give me that apple, and you eat that one. Where did my apple go? I was supposed to get one there. Oh, come on, man. Alright, we need two more. This isn't the worst. We need one more. We need one more. I'm gonna camp around this one. This is my favorite apple. Excuse me? Alright. Alright, well, we're actually losing time here because those apples sucked. Alright. That was unfun. Wasn't the worst in the world, but certainly not great either. Alright, this is actually a fun level. So, in this level, there are these giant chainsaws, and we have to blow them up with rockets if we can grab them. So, the game wants us to run around and grab specific rockets, but instead we just grab that pair at the very beginning, and we just bring that with us. And we use that later on. I was supposed to use the winged boots. Well, guess let's do it now. Oh, you're not dead. Thank you, armor. So we just bring these rockets with us, and And this skips us having to go out of our way to get another pair. So normally, you would want to use some rockets up ahead to destroy this dude. This should be enough. Okay, good. So there are some rockets up here that we're supposed to use. You might be able to see them next to that mage. But instead of comboing, instead of that, we just take these, bring them ahead. Why am I stuck in the ground? Okay. This game is very good, as you can quite obviously see and hear in my voice, because I love this game so much. We bring rockets over this way. And we can just shoot that dude during the cutscene, and he's dead. And that skips us having to go downward. Oh my god, go up. And that was terrible. Alright, now is the best fight in the game. Oh, wrong one. That was almost perfect. And now we can fight ourselves. Okay, that was okay. So we're gonna do something and just sort of sit in this corner. Drink some water. Oh, I got hit. Oops. I was in the perfect position, but you can just sort of wait there and not take any damage. Alright, right here, I'm actually going to take intentional damage to make those larger circles despawn early. And that will allow us to get in the next part of this fight a little bit faster. You know, we take those time saves. That was pretty good. So now I get Stump Smash. Stump Smash has the highest health of any Skylander in the game. Oh, that was bad. That was not my normal mashing, but it worked. So right now, we're just, killing red snails off screen. Once we kill all of them, then this phase of the fight will stop. But one thing that I do want to note is if you get hit by any of the green flying orbs, it's not good, because when you get hit, then you, then the red snails despawn for a little bit. I think I got a double kill there. If I kill Stump Smash fast enough. There we go. That was pretty good. Alright, that was alright. Alright. We out of there. Upcoming is... I don't know if this is my favorite set of levels in the run, but the tech levels, but I find them fun. In this level, there's just a bunch of rotating lock puzzles, so I would say for this level would be a great time for a donation. Like, just like, if there's a backlog of donations, because the last few levels had a lot to talk about, then this would be like a really good time to do, like, donations. Although right now I'm going to try to explain something that I've been doing. Like, this isn't even like a GDQ thing. Hey, wait for me. So after this lock puzzle, I've been trying to find a consistent way to, like, warp. It's really weird, but I'll try to replicate it. So, if you, like, nudge yourself in this corner, you don't get warp. Well, I don't know what was causing me to warp there, but I was warping, and I was getting further a lot faster. Oh, man. That really stinks. That's, like, probably, like, 10 seconds of time loss. That really stinks. So, one thing about this level is you need to find pieces to a map, and as far as we're aware, the map is 100% required. The thing is, where the map leads to, we can access it early, but it doesn't do us any good because there's actually a gate that pops up when we try to, like, skip it. So we can get to the area that comes after it, but... Oh.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this.
Oh, hello. Actually, I'm gonna kill those. Okay, good. Worst puzzle in the game. Also, I think this is the last one. Oh, hey, we didn't take, like, 400 damage there. That's good.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger. Skylanders of the light element are stronger in this zone.
Alright, this is very Monka-esque. Like, that right there was, really bad. Hitting one of these mines can just send you flying in the opposite direction. I only lost 1.5 seconds, alright. We'll take it. So coming up in this level, I found a thing where you can roll up level geometry. We just call it geometry clip. This is the only level so far that really seems to have anything like this trick coming up. There's one in the next level that doesn't actually help at all, but it exists. So I'm going to be going for it, and if I miss it, then there is a backup, albeit obviously slower. And there's not only one, but there's actually 2 geometry clips in this level. There's also a bomb that I can't seem to grab for the life of me. There we go. Grab that one. And I'm not going to go for this one, because it saves not that much time, and if you miss it, it loses a lot of time. So right here, if you see that, like, little red, red dot with, like, the, whatever you want to call that, you can actually roll up that, and that will, you can roll over that and skip having to go around. It only saves about 4 seconds, so it's not super worth going for, but it exists, and if you're really crunched for time and want to save 4 seconds or throw a run, you know, that's a thing you can do. I've gotten both that one and the other geometry clip first try in an IL, but in an actual run, I've only ever done the second one, mainly because the second one is actually worth going for. Alright, we're going to push it this way, I guess, because there's a little hole that you can push this Mega Bomb down, and that saves time. So, like, that whole thing of me going that way and coming back is entirely optional and useless, so I would really like to get the geometry clip first try, otherwise we're going to be losing a lot of time in this level, and I'd only rather lose a little bit of time. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Okay, we got it. Nice. So if that happened a little fast for you, don't worry, that was actually kind of fast to me too. Basically, we rolled up a little part of the level where there's like a slope, but you can sort of roll up the wall part of it and get pushed up somehow, and regardless of how it works, and it saves time. So that's the cool part. Alright, cool. Well, I gained a little bit of time back. That's nice. Oh, nice bomb. Hello. Thank you. Nothing really interesting happening in Battlefield, so this would also probably be a decent time for donations. The only thing I will note is that getting sub 59 out of Battlefield is, I would consider that like really good run pace. Getting sub hour out of Battlefield is like, it's a good run. I think this can sub hour out of Battlefield. My PB out of Battlefield is a 58-59, and that was a really good run up until when it crashed. As all runs that I ever do buy to. Because I can get most runs out of, I can get most runs to, like, finish. Well, I can't say that because I haven't gotten a run to finish in a long time, but I can get runs that get to the third to last level consistently because that level, crashes all the time. So, my PB was already, like, 10 seconds ago, so that just shows how fast you can get through this. We're pushing the Mega Bomb this way, I guess. Alright, hello. Go in the wall! Go in the... Okay, that's really dumb. I love having really dumb time loss like that. Oh wait, I don't need the oil can. I don't know why I thought I did. Well, that's cool. I love losing unnecessary time. It's my favorite pastime.
All right. Ooh, baby. I'm feeling better already. Hey, look at me.
I'm gonna lose my boots like here. There we go. Ideally, I'd want to keep boots up until like past these turtles, but
Oh, yeah. Depends on you.
alas.
The undead element are...
Okay, I'm glad that hit it. I remember the bomb this time. So right here, the level introduces us to a concept of the screen getting focused in on only a tiny part, so we can only see a little bit of the screen. Which only happens one time, or 2 times, there and a little bit later in this level. Oh, this is kind of lame. I didn't really lose too much time there because you almost always have to wait for the spikes to go up and down, so you'll probably just get stuck. Oh, nice corner. Oh, grab it. Thank you. Oh, that's bad.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this genre.
Oh, that was it. Oh, I thought I had to kill other things. Alright. I'll take it. Alright, so this next level has a tendency to soft lock, and we're going to try to avoid soft locking.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm taking off the winged boots because the winged boots, for some reason, make a cutscene not activate or some fun shenanigans like that. So that skeleton archer, if that cutscene doesn't play, this level is guaranteed to soft lock, which is cool. Now I have to do some other movement correctly, otherwise I'm gonna soft lock again, or we'll soft lock, and I don't want to do that because soft locking is obviously very bad. Gonna wait for this mage to come on screen, and we're good. And we also have to wait for an invisible wall there for some reason, but that's okay. Oh, what? That didn't kill it? Okay. Thank you. There we go. That's a corner. And this... the rest of this level is honestly really boring because we have to just basically push a cannon around for like 90% of it. Oh, hello. Trigger the cutscene. Thank you. Thank you for landing all those arrows. Very cool. Okay. Oh my god. Now would also be a really good time for donations because this level is lame. Hello. I'm stuck in a corner. I would like to not be stuck in a corner. I'm going to be losing a lot of time. Which is very nice. Oh wait, I don't have to activate that just yet. Oh, I was hoping that would, not be alive right now. Okay. Hello? Shoot, thank you. Well, thank you for pushing me into that. That was very, very helpful. Oh my god, push the cannon. Oh, okay. I haven't had this bad lag in a while. Wow. Oh, you're not dead. I thought you were dead. Okay, cool. Gold. Even though I was still really slow. And upcoming is the third and final swap of the run. I'll be doing that in just a bit. But for right now, we get to push some buttons, pull some levers, push some crystals, and solve some puzzles. All that fun stuff. Also, for some reason, you can't skip those laser cutscenes. I don't know why, but you can't. Oh, hello. Alright. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have that teleporter. I don't remember what happens if you walk into the teleporter at the wrong time. And this is not a run that I'd like to find out on. This run is okay. And we're gonna swap to a water Skylander. It doesn't matter which Skylander you use as long as it's water. And you can go swim in this pool and immediately swap back. Will you guys like to die? Thank you. I'm really not sure what there's what there's really to talk about at this point. Because literally, like, the undead levels really don't have that many interesting things going on. They're just sort of levels that have to be played. Now, the lava levels are actually kind of fun. And magic is fun to talk about. Maybe not necessarily play, because of... we know what. Is the C word. Alright, that was okay. Alright, thank you for hitting me. I very appreciate that. Thanks for the armor, I actually appreciate that. So we actually kill the white spiders first before the dark knights because the white spiders are arguably worse. They deal like no damage, but they can slow you down so easily that it's just like, yeah, let's just get rid of them and not have to deal with them. Best part of the entire run right here, we just get to run in like a fat circle. Hello. Also, this section provides you with a lot of food, which is very useful. So that you don't, like... because you can easily get hit from all these things, from all the, axes? Not even axes. Maybe they are, I don't know. How is that so slow? Ghost Roaster is like the worst. What's this? You just dodge lasers. Chop Chop deals a ton of damage, but only once. So he does like 160, but then he just stands still, and he goes, whap. And then Hex is pretty easy to kill.
Fear the dog.
Oh, I think I got an instant double kill. Nope. That was pretty good. Wait, why did Chop Chop's cutscene? That was really weird. I'm losing time now. Whoa. Yeah, this, I don't, wait. I don't think that this kind of record. Because this run sucks.
Thought to dig the mole kill.
The thing is, this run can PB. Like, I can probably get like a 147, but this run still sucks.
Use the mighty to break through cracked rocks. Simple physics.
That's not the rock I wanted to break.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone. Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
So right here is actually something where we need to do something very intentional. So you can see that there are like these pink crystals that they have like the little bomb next to them. So it's like, hey, maybe you should use a bomb here. But we don't want to do that. We want to do this without using bombs. So we're just gonna do it without doing bombs. Weird. If this eruptive clone would move out of the way, that'd be nice. Alright, hello. Oh, this is sloppy. My early game was actually fairly solid. But my mid-late game has been not so great. I feel like I'm definitely consistent enough at this run to where I could, like, totally get out, like, a 1. I lost 5 seconds there? Okay. Oh, you might be able to see my stealth elf, like, moving a little bit. I don't know why I got that train cutscene. I thought I waited enough, but okay. Oh, one less roll than I needed. I've, like, okay, at this point, like, I'm losing commentary. I'm just trying to focus on the run, because I'd like to get this, I want to get this run out of frickin', out of Quicksilver, because I haven't had a run out of Quicksilver in such a long time. And I would really like if I could, because, you know, I want a PB, because my 151 is trash. Like, I can get, like, I can get, like, a 146, like, a low 146. Maybe even, like, a 145, but I just can't get out of Quicksilver because of crashes. Oh, and this level also has potential to crash, and if it does, well, that's okay. I might just, well, this level you can't, because it's, like, a 10-minute level. The whole thing is 10 minutes at least. Like, the first half isn't, but you combine this and the boss fight, and then it becomes about 10 minutes, so... Not cool. That was a weird way to do that section. I don't know why I did it that way. Alright, cutscene.
Well done, Skylander. We make one heck of a team. I'll repair the broken tracks, and we'll be off. Okay, done. Would have been quicker if you had helped, but it's fine. Let's move.
Skylanders of the fire.
Cool. I saved time? Okay. Alright, firefight, let's go. This fight is not super interesting. Like, they, like Sunburn and Eruptor do a lot of damage, but they basically just do, like, 1,000,000 damage in 1 second and then do nothing, so... This part, you just kind of run around in a circle, and then you're good. Okay. Nice combo. So right here, we can just sort of wait in this corner. I would go get a drink of water, but I don't trust myself. I don't know exactly how long this section lasts. I got here at about 124. I think this is like a minute long or something. Like 45. Then there's the 10 from the center. And then there's the alternating clockwise and counterclockwise. And then there's the sinusoidal functions from the center. I mean, not even sinusoidal, it's just like, they make a cool little pattern, I guess. Yeah, it's about a minute long. Why am I all the way over there? Excuse me, what was that? Like actually though, I wasn't rolling right. I was definitely going left. That's kind of a problem. This is a problem. Oh my god. This is lame. That's so dumb. I'm losing time here because that was so bad. Okay, well, skip that, I guess. Alright, well, I guess this could still technically record. I like how Stealth Elf just, like, glitches the heck out on this rail. And can't even walk down it. That's great. Alright, so this is the most crash-heavy level of the game. So one thing that we've already done is, if you remember in Cadaverous where we took off the boots, the levels that follow Cadaverous don't really use the boot all too much. There's like only Lava Lakes and Molten Mine really use it that much. So what we decided to do was basically just keep the boots on for most of the run, and then after Cadaverous, take them off because it prevents a crash, and then leave them off until this level, because if you have boots on in this segment, that cutscene right there doesn't trigger for some reason, so you can't actually kill this dude. Also, this soul gem is absolutely required. It's 100% required for the run. Like, I don't know what anyone else says, it is the most required thing. It's actually not, but, you know, we get it because memes.
Skylanders of the Lighthouse are strong. Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Hello. Would you like to go down the thing? Thank you.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Hello. This is very good. I'm doing this in the wrong order, aren't I? Yep, I did this in the wrong order. Let's go. Well, there's time loss. Although I think Record also did this, so I guess I'm on par with Record for being done. Oh, okay. Walk, thank you. One more. Wait, I'm losing this much time? Alright, well, I'm gonna lose even more time because I'm gonna crash. Why did you not crash that time? I don't know why. Alright, cool. Guess I'm going to this level now.
In some ways,
Thank you for walking down the chain. Alright, so this is the first time that I've been to this level in probably about 29 runs. Or maybe not 29, but it's been a while since I've been here. So let's see if I remember how to play this level.
at last.
Skylanders are protected and are stronger in this zone.
Best part of the run. 4-minute auto-scroller, baby! 132.13. That's when I started it. Alright.
Press the main attack button to fire. Use your secondary attack to punch the platforms and the automaton.
I like that, like, of all runs to get out of Quicksilver, it had to be this one. One that, like, honestly sucks. I don't think that this... There's only 2 levels left, and I'm not... Although I'm not sure how well, they did the final fight in the final level or whatever, so... Let's just hope that I can somehow pull something out of my butt. Like, there were a lot of really dumb mistakes that I had, and mistakes that I don't normally make, but, you know, it's whatever. What is that noise outside? It's like an attack helicopter or something. This is bad. Thank you for not shooting at all that one. I greatly appreciate it. So something that I actually am concerned about is my health. So going into... There's a segment at the very end where you have to fight like a giant robot, and it's cool and all, but a single punch from that does like half of your health. It's a ridiculous number, so getting hit is very bad, and the more you get hit, you know, obviously the less you can take from the robot, and you want to have as much health going into that fight as possible because, you know, some people are nervous, you know, that's a thing that people can be, and I mean, right now I'm honestly not that nervous, because, like, this run sucks anyway. And also I'm taking, like, really dumb damage, so I'm playing, like, very, very poorly right now. Because I haven't done this in such a long time that I'm actually a little bit concerned about my health. So we'll see where this takes us, but it's not looking great. And if we die in the 4-minute auto-scroller, we get to go all the way back. And I'm probably gonna die, actually, because I can't play this game. This is really bad. Well, now I'm starting to get nervous because I cannot play this at all. I completely forget where everything comes out from. How much damage these things do. So if you can see in the distance, there's a giant robot. Yeah, so my health is actually a little bit of a concern right now. Okay, good. If I had died there, I would have been very, very sad, but it's okay. That's the bad part of this over. And now we got to actually do some, you know, movement.
Skylanders of the air element, stronger in this zone.
Oh wait, I have to.
Skylanders of the magic element.
You will need the security card in order to activate the control panel.
I don't know if I have to talk to that or not. I don't remember because I completely forget how to do this level. Because I haven't been here in so long that I just don't remember the movement. Oh yeah, it's down here. And then you go up, and then you do the 2, and then you go back down. Okay. So, I'm losing a lot of time here because I just can't get to this level at all because good game, good. This sucks. Like, like, this run honestly sucks. Like, there's so much that I'm doing, like, completely wrong. And dumb mistakes, like... I'm so mad that this is the first run in such a long time that's made it out of frickin' Quicksilver. Wanna die? Dude, stop. Just die. Yeah, so Record's already out of this level. And I cannot get around a corner because I suck. So this is probably going to be a 147. Oh, this is definitely a 147. Actually, maybe even a 148. As you can see, I'm already losing time. Because I just don't remember how to play this level. I guess I'm going to have to practice this then, because I don't expect runs to ever get this far because of Quicksilver. Maybe this could 147. Who knows? Although I don't think it can beat Zelda fans run. It'll at least be something that's better than a 151. Okay. Alright. So, coming to the last level. Alright, I'm getting up and getting water.
I'll just use the core to send you there. Let's see. I simply punch in a few coordinates here and...
Glad to know that that cutscene isn't too bad.
I sure wish we could go with the Skylander. Then we could all take down Chaos together.
I agree, Callie. But I think this is something our hero must do alone.
Final level, here we go.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone. Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
This level I actually remember how to play. 'Cause it's like easy to go through. Like, actually, know where to go.
Skylanders of the magic are stronger in this zone. Skylanders of fire are stronger in this zone.
Oh, nice, nice split. Why did this have to be the run? Killing Zap sucks. Life, I can deal with that. My mashing game is not on point right now. Maybe we've gotten one of every dragon. No, I think one more dragon. Yeah. Man, what could have been, dude? Because my, Archean Armory sucked. Like, That was terrible. I think we could totally make 2 hours a reasonable estimate for GDQ, because that would factor in, a crash. And he'll fly up before you can kill him, and phase 2. Oh god. I'm probably gonna die. My, I'm tired. Also, the record already passed. Okay, yep, that's what I thought. I have another stealth elf, though. Not fully upgraded, though. Oh, that's really bad. This is really bad RNG. This is some of the worst RNG I could have gotten right now. That run sucked.
That's right. Boom.
Dude, like, that could have... Oh, that was so bad. Like, okay, I lost a bunch of time,
Well, now, looks like you did it.
I lost a bunch of time in Stone Town because I fell.
A complete entire ball of wax.
My entire Undead and Fire segment sucked, except for the boss fight. Actually, I don't even know about the boss fight because I skipped it. Archean Armory was awful. Yeah, that run sucked. Well, and I actually have, like, a PB to compare against, because, holy crap, my other one was trash. What's my best segments? 143.22. Like, okay.
My word.
Sub 16 out of Stormy Stronghold, that'd be crazy.
Wowzers, this might even make almost
Possibly a sub 57 for Battlefield, maybe, at some point. That'd be cool.
So much fun, extremely. You are a happy dancer. But can you make more happy?
Archean Armory just sucked. If it didn't suck so bad, I actually had a close shot at getting a record. Oh well.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to beat all of my heroic challenges? When you feel up to it, come and...
Because I don't even know how much time I lost. I lost, like...
Find out.
I lost a lot of time there. Alright, whatever. So now we have, like, a submission that we could... I mean, this isn't even, like, the best submission for a GDQ, but, like... We have something. Like, we could totally, like, make 2 hours an estimate, and then if the game crashes, cool. If not, whatever. New PB, at least, I'm honestly not that happy about it, because it honestly sucks. But I have something to compare that against now. That's cool. Alright, I guess I'm done. Actually, wait, did I beat Zelda Fan? I don't even know if I beat Zelda Fan. Let's see if I beat him. Probably, I think he has a... I beat him by 1 second. Oh my god, what a bop, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, I didn't even know what his time was. Let's go.